made, that's a bad that you made, yeah. Ay, yeah, bad that you made, that's a bad that you made.
Aye, Katie, let's go.
All hell King Darius.
That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you made. That's a bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying?
Not quite first, but close. Not quite first, but very, very close. Maybe next time. What's up, fam? How we doing? How we doing? Come on in. We might jump ahead. We might scroll ahead with this countdown timer. We might ramp this up. Maybe we'll do a 2-minute countdown from now on. Get in here. Get in here.
Just look at your life. Nothing but is sacred to me. It's out of my sight. That just means it's out of my mind. It's not worth the fight. Nigga, yeah, I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my mind. Hey, you did what you did. Don't give a fuck out intentions. You can watch what I do. Just stay the fuck out my mentions. That's a bad that you made.
That's a bad that you made. That's a bad that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying?
All right, hit that like button. No excuse not to hit that like button. If we got 50 people watching, you should have 50 fucking likes. That's not an excuse. Are you too much of a fucking bitch to hit that like button? Come on. It's free. Smash it. Don't be a pussy. Hit that fucking like button.
Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They flaunt that shit in your face. It's like every day is the same agenda. Fuck it, you might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace, so me and my niggas stay trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks.
Mouth speaks.
Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. This an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah. Hey, I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like, oh well, oh well. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. But my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah.
Eight seconds. Fuck it. Swolenormous.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Never too early for a fart noise. Testing. Test, testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 16 hundo and schnan of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on? Beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and ye old hoes. It's your boy, Papa Swolio, back with another episode. Obviously, it is Thursday, October the 1st, and we are ramping up into Fuck Your Resolution season. It is officially Fuck Your Resolution season, and you're going to be seeing some awesome stuff happening over at swolenormousx.com. For those of you that are on the fence about joining, you're going to have some awesome stuff dropping in the next day or so. Stay tuned for that. This is the last 3 months of the year, approximately 90 days, approximately 3 months. You know, every month has different days in it. But this is the time of year in which most people say, oh, we'll do it. You know, I don't, everyone's doing the 31 days. Oh, Halloween. Oh, Halloween. Let me fuck my face with candy. You've been fucking your face with candy for 6 fucking months. You've barely been outside. You've barely done anything physically active, and you've been eating shit for the entire for the entire quarantine. So don't act like all of a sudden you deserve to fucking do jack shit. All right. Halloween is a bullshit fucking holiday. You put on a little costume. Ooh, trick or treat. It's for 5-year-olds. Grow the fuck up. Get some fucking gains. Grow the fuck up. Grow up. If you got kids, I get it. If you're an adult, you don't need a little bite-sized Snickers. You don't need a snack. You're not a dog. Step the fuck up, especially if you're fat. Take care of your health, for God's sake. Take care of your health, for fucking God's sake. For God's sake, man. For God's sake. All right. There's the taint slap to get us started. There's the taint slap to get started. Let's release this beesh and let's jump right into the tip, because I'm fucking lit. We are ready to smash. Here we go, fam. The busting of the nut. Let's do this. Don't forget to put some respect on it. Oh, Leo. Looking good, fresh off the fucking door. Welcome to the man cast. Oh, cheers. Man, you're still drinking. I guess it's like 6, a quarter after 6 Eastern time, so I guess you can start drinking champagne. Kind of gross. Kind of weird. The whole champagne thing. Champagne is probably the most overrated beverage in fucking history. One, it tastes like absolute shit, and it's just... You know, if you have a beverage you drink like once a year, maybe, and you take a couple sips, it ain't that good. It ain't that good. Oh my God. I think that's the worst type of hangover ever, is having a champagne hangover. Everyone's done that once with like some brute, and you're like, never again am I going to drink that over bubbled trash. Gross. But I like mimosas. But I like bubbles in my sugar. I like bubbles in my sugar. I'm just fucking around. I have a lot of caffeine in my system, and we're ready to get fucking deep with it. We're ready to go in. I'm just raging. As always, I'm just raging. How we doing, fam? What'd you smash today? Let's get some gorillas going on. How we doing? Yow. Yow. What did you pump today? Let's see. Christian. Unicorn time for those sweet fuck you lazy people. Damn straight. What we got here? Pedro, fuck tomorrow, start today. Very nice. Very nice. What we got here? How was your workout today? What'd you smash today? Let's see what we got going on here. Join the Swole fam today, not tomorrow. Don't put it off. It's time to crush. Fuck your resolution season. Hashtag fuck tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'll make some sick gains today, not tomorrow. I'll be swole. Just thinking about leg day tomorrow. Well, leg day was today for me. I did some heavy. Let's see what I did today. I did some heavy kettlebell swings. Obvi. I love me some heavy kettlebell swings. Did some of those. What else did I do? I did heavy kettlebell swings. I did some sissy squats with some band resistance. I did some glute ham curls. And I did some, what else did I do? I did some like sumo squat deadlifts with the 150 with the heavy one. With an elevation. It was nice. It was a nice little solid at leg workout. Just wanted to get I wanted to get a nice sweat going. A little bit more glute oriented, but I wanted to throw in some quads in there too. But it was a solid one. So what'd you smash today? It felt good.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
It was a good workout today. It was a good workout. It hit the spots. It hit the spots I needed to hit. I feel good. The one thing that I'm not a big fan of is doing a leg workout and then kind of showering, rinsing off, and then coming and sitting down. Because then you sit down after a leg workout, I'll stand up in an hour and a half and be like, oh, I'm gonna feel ripe. It's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna hurt after this podcast, but it's worth it for you, fam. For you, fam, it's fucking worth it. It's worth it. I'll do it for you, fam. I'll do it for you. Let's get into the tip, shall we? Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. Oh yeah. All right. Here we go. Let's get into the first topic, and the first post is from inside the Swole fam. We got Katie in the house. Katie, what up, boosh? What up, boosh? All right. Hey, fam. What do you think of the concept of, quote, farmer's strength? The idea, I suppose, as I am not a farmer, if we have any farmers in the comments watching live, you could drop that in the comments below. The idea is that farmers don't lift super heavy amounts during short periods of time, but small amounts of weight constantly throughout the day. I think a lot of farmers would disagree with that. They lift some heavy fucking shit, and they stay strong and fit through their lives. I mean, I don't know what the data is on farmers' health, but I ask because I'm at a crisis point in my fitness. I literally don't have 45 to 60 minutes to set aside for weights, walking, or yoga. I am pregnant with my fourth baby and spend all day working a full-time job from home, making sure my 3 crazy boys don't kill themselves. All right. I'm going to have to read through this, and then we're going to have to probably go back and chop this up like it's a fucking thick steak, because you're talking about farmer strength and you're talking about being pregnant, popping out kids. Like, all right, we got some stuff to unpack here. We got some shit to unpack. Okay. So you're pregnant with your fourth baby. So you're asking about farmers' fitness. In other words, you're trying to make it something that you can do all the time. I'm assuming you're trying to be like, all right, you know, I'm gonna do a little bit all the time, and that's gonna replace doing focused workouts. I can kind of answer this question right now, but we'll keep on going. So you're busy. You have a full-time job. You got 3 kids. You're having another one. I'm studying for a major exam that my job depends on and have to get up at 5 just to get studying in before the kids get up. I'm sleeping like shit on top of that, which is a pregnancy side effect, and probably don't get to bed till midnight most days. While I can't set aside an hour, what I can do is take a minute or 2 every hour and do squats or push-ups or rows, etc. with either super low weight or just body weight. This added up to me doing 300 bodyweight squats on Monday and 110 push-ups on Tuesday. I'm definitely feeling super sore on both accounts. I also try my damnedest to get in 15 minutes or so of yoga and mobility before work before bed every day. I'm curious what my fellow fitness nerds think. Is this a valid training method, or am I deluding myself? Thank you in advance. You're doing what you can. Like, what else are you going to do? So if you're literally going to lean into, I don't have an hour, then you don't have an hour. Then you have to do what you can do. I would say it would logically, you can try it and see how, if it's getting you the results that you want. In other words, it's hard to answer this question because it's not ideal. So I wouldn't say you're deluding yourself, Katie. You would be deluding yourself if you're thinking you're going to get optimal results from doing suboptimal work. What you're doing is you're adapting to your situation. What you're doing is you're adapting to your situation, but it doesn't mean that it's ideal, and it doesn't replace focused, higher volume, depending on what your goals are. So sleep is extremely important. You're obviously very busy and you have priorities, but your health is also a priority. So the whole thing is you don't want to layer this out and act like, not that you are, but your fitness is a priority because you have 4 kids. You have a baby on the way. You have a full-time job. I mean, I'm assuming you have there's a father figure. Obviously, you didn't say that. I don't know what he's doing or if he's taking care of the kids or if there's some kind of collaboration there that you can get a workout in. You don't have to necessarily take care of the kids all the time, or you're a single mom. You didn't say so here, unless I misread it somewhere. So even if you don't have an hour, you could take a minute or two every hour. I would say it's better off if you take 15 minutes and do a 15-minute workout. And some of you in the comments are saying, where was that? Someone said, Josh said that's why there's the Swollen 7. So that's absolutely correct. If you have 7 minutes, which if you have a few minutes, you could take 7. I would say it's better to concentrate it into more of a focused workout. So if you take a couple minutes throughout the day, what about having a 15-minute workout and make it more high intensity and do more volume and really push yourself and do a total body workout in 15 minutes? So if you're doing 2 minutes 10 times a day, that's 20 minutes. Why can't you do 20 minutes 1 time a day? So you can try different things. You can see which one works best for you. But at the same time, it's not the same. It's just not the same. It's going to be hard to get the same kind of volume. It's going to be hard to get the same kind of overload. Low weight, your body will adapt to that very quickly. So it's only going to have limited effects. You're going to adapt to that you don't really have enough room for progressive overload. But is it better than nothing? Absolutely. It's definitely better than nothing. So I think you're doing great, doing your best. The most important thing is for you to continue to prioritize your fitness and don't let it go completely. So you're doing the best that you can, but at the same time, you're not leaving yourself a lot of room by popping out 4 kids. And I'm just saying, I'm saying what a lot of people wouldn't, as usual. I'm used to that, but you're going to have 4 kids. You're making the bed that you sleep in the bed that you're making. Doesn't sound like you're sleeping too much, though. Too soon? All right. Come on, I had to.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
I had to. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the little 1 or 2 minute workouts? I think you're doing great. I think you have your head in the right place. Obviously, you have certain priorities. You have to take an exam. But the good thing is when you say you are studying for your exam, a major exam that your job depends on, you're not going to take that exam every week. So once you take that, do you have more time? When is that exam? Right? When does that exam take place? After that exam is over, you'll probably have some more time, correct? After your baby comes out and then you kind of get on that routine, you should have more time, correct? And it could be something where you involve your kids with your training. You could all do yoga together. You could do the kids yoga inside Swolenormous X. You can get them more involved. You can do why don't you set up a little circuit and have your boys, if they're crazy and they're killing themselves and running around, why don't you have a little circuit, 4 stations, 1 for you, 1 for each of your boys, and you do 30 seconds, you do a little circuit, and you do 30 seconds, then you rotate, and you have them do really light weights so they can learn and work out with mom, and it'll take out some of their energy, and they'll probably be a lot more calm. What about that? What about that? Not a bad idea. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Forget the whole farmers thing. I mean, you're not a farmer, Katie, so don't even worry about that concept. You're not a farmer. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other ball of wax. I know you're using that. This is not, I wouldn't think of that as a farmer's strength. I would think of that as very low volume, low intensity. It sounds more like just walking cardio. You're doing some body weight squats. It's better than nothing. But I think we can definitely level that up a little bit more. I would recommend maybe combining a couple of those few minutes and getting more 10, 15-minute sessions in. You probably can do 2 15-minute sessions in a day. Most people have a lot more time than they realize. Even if you're really maxed out, quote unquote, come on, 15 minutes, do a 15-minute workout focused. You got that. You got 15 minutes. You fucking do. It might not be the most glamorous thing, but you got 15 minutes. Just my thought. What do you guys think? Booger Bubble, I think short workouts are great. Swollen 7, get your boys in too. I agree. Get your kids involved. Get your kids involved. But But it's like one of those things. If you work construction all the time, it's very physical, but your body adapts to that kind of general exercise. Just because you work construction doesn't mean you're going to get fucking yoked. You might have good grip strength, but doesn't mean you're going to be massive and jacked and ripped and evenly proportioned. You're going to adapt depending on what kind of stress you put on your body. But you're using the concept of, quote, farmer strength, but you're not doing anything that a farmer does. So it doesn't apply in the same sense. Let's see. Christian, a kettlebell at home for 15 minutes is great. Agreed. Kettlebells are amazing for little short circuits. But again, I think one of the classic issues is thinking that doing a little bit all the time throughout the day is going to be comparable. And it just simply will not be comparable to focused training with proper recovery. Again, following the 7 pillars, if you're not doing enough overload or progressive overload or enough resistance training, you have to temper and adjust your expectations. And a lot of people have the same expectations. A lot of people are trying to do different styles and different types of approaches to fitness. But most people, and you can drop in the comments below if you agree or disagree, most people want the same outcome. It really seems like most people want the same outcome. I really think this because from all the questions I get, most people want what? People want bigger muscles. They want abs. They want to lose fat around their stomach. They want to slim down. They want to have a better physique. Most people want aesthetics. Most people want strength, but I don't think anyone really cares if they're super strong, but they look like shit. I've never heard anyone say, I want to be super strong, but I don't care the way I look. Most people want to look good. Seriously, most people want to look good. They also want to feel good. So if you want to look good, then you have to train a certain way. And your body will adapt in a certain way. If you want to, you have to build muscle. If you want to build muscle, you have to build muscle in a certain way. You have to do focused attention. You have to do focused exercise, focused overload on certain body parts, do some compound exercises, do some isolation. You know, it's good to work on your cardiovascular capacity. You could do some cardio, do some walking, do some swimming. Obviously, if you do too much of that, it might affect your muscle growth because of your extra caloric expenditure and your muscle adaptation, your body's adaptation to more oxidative activities. So your body is going to adapt to the stress. The question is, are you going to give your body the right stress to give yourself the result that you want? And it seems like the more and more that we go into this social media culture where you have access to so much information when it comes to fitness, so many different styles. There's kettlebells, there's bands, there's chains, there's this, there's that. And everyone's always asking me, what do you think about this? What do you think about this kind of training? What do you think about this kind of training? I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I really don't care about all these different types of training. I don't care. What do you want as the outcome? Legit. What do you want as the outcome? What do you want the outcome to be? A lot of people are trying to, and I'll say this again, I've said this thousands of times. I say this 1,000 times. I've said this 1,000 times. The type of activity that you do is what your body is going to map to. You need to do the type of training that will get you the results that you want. You cannot fit a square peg into a round hole. A lot of people are trying to force a certain style of training into getting the results. They're saying like, well, how can I get this type of training to the results that I want? It's not necessarily going to happen. Sometimes people's genetics and just predispositions will build a more general and like a more aesthetic physique. Some people can do just general types of activity and do just CrossFit and just lift shit and flip tires. And they have like just some general proportions. People build muscles. Everyone's got some different freak muscles or different areas of their body that will grow quicker. Some people have trouble with their calves. Some people have trouble with their biceps. Some people don't really get a lot of shoulder exposure. So if you're doing general activity, your body is probably going to grow disproportionately. You're going to have certain body parts that grow faster than others. That's why bodybuilding is so important. That's why isolation exercise are so important. If you want the aesthetics, if you don't care about aesthetics, that's a whole different conversation. But aesthetics is going to reflect also your body's balance. And if you don't have good aesthetics, chances are you have muscular imbalances. And then you're going to have other problems like back pain or joint pain. That's going to affect your strength. That's going to affect how you feel. It's going to affect a lot of things. So it really depends on what you want the outcome to be. And are you putting your body under the right stresses that's going to give you that outcome? And a lot of people are just completely off base. Same thing comes with nutrition. They're trying to fit veganism or something like that, or plant-based or paleo or something they're trying to make it work or force it to work because they have this certain ideology. Maybe it's not right for you, but a lot of people can't handle that. And they're going to keep on trying to hammer the same fucking nail when all they got to do is move one nail over and they'll fucking crush it. But people are so delusional and they're so in their fucking bubble, they don't want to change anything. They don't want to change their beliefs or change their expectations or change their approach. They just want to keep on doing the same thing and hope for different results. But you all know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. But most people just don't like to change, which is sometimes essential. So it really matters what you do. What is the force and what is the stress you're putting on your body? Is that going to give you the outcome that you want? And if it's not, then fucking stop doing it. You're wasting your time. Let's see here. So what do you want to, like, I mean, how many of you have had this issue before? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's a good topic. And the reason why I talk about this a lot is because it's so shocking how so many people have it wrong. And this is where I go so hard on entertainment, because a lot of people are doing exercise techniques or exercise strategies that they find entertaining, that they enjoy. So you'll hear a lot of people, well, you got to do something you'll enjoy because you'll stick to it more. True, but won't you enjoy something that actually fucking works? Just because you enjoy it doesn't mean it's going to get you the adaptation you want. Oh, but if you enjoy it, you're going to adhere to it more. Yes, but for me, I'm going to enjoy seeing some fucking results, and I'm going to learn to love it because I love the results. So I will handle doing reps over and over again. I will handle doing something I don't fucking like with discipline in order for me to get the fucking results I want. I want to get to point B. I want those goddamn results. And if I have to do something that sucks, I'm going to fucking do it. When I was bulking, I said this to my clients, like I would put, if you said that horse manure was the best anabolic source of protein, whatever, I would find some way to blend that and drink that if that was going to make me more anabolic. Not really at this time in my life, but let's say 10, 15 years ago when it was like bulking season, no questions asked. It's about getting huge, motherfucker. Do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. And I'm not talking about anabolic steroids. I'm talking about doing the dirty work, doing the shit that most people won't. Most people aren't willing to do that, which is why most people don't get results.
Matt Damon.
Jesse says, as much as I'd like to look sexy, my fitness goal is daily functional strength. I don't want my own body to be in my way. #fuck tomorrow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Maria, I used to do the whole calories in, calories out with my running, but that just didn't work for me. I was eating too much. I also needed to eat better, meaning whole foods. Fat adapted now, thanks to Papa. Good for you. Good for you. You changed to what, and this doesn't mean that you have to do what works best for you. But I think a lot of people are trying to force a certain style of training, force a certain style of eating at the expense of the goals and the results that they actually want. It just doesn't match. Papa, you're giving people too much credit. People don't have any willpower anymore. Well, that's what we're here for. Trying to help build some discipline, take some personal responsibility. So in reality, if you're not getting the results that you want, it's your fucking fault. You're doing it wrong. It's okay to do things wrong. It's okay to be training improperly. If you're not getting the results you want, whose fault is that? It's your fucking fault. It's your fucking fault. Well, I don't care if you don't like it. Wah, wah, wah. Come on, stop whining. One more time. Come on, stop whining. Come on, stop whining. Stop whining. If you're not getting the results you want, whose fault is that? You're the one that's doing it. You're the one that's trying to get yoked doing Zumba. It's not going to work. I mean, if it does work, shit, you're a freak of nature. Good for you. Good for you. I mean, it's great if what you enjoy fundamentally, oh, I love this type of exercise, and it gets you the results that you want. Great. It's your life. I'm happy for you. You don't have to do things my way, the way I do it. I'm trying to help you find the way that is best for you. That's what we're all here for. I don't care if you want to do plant-based. That's totally fine. I'm not going to. Doesn't mean that you can't. Doesn't mean that you don't love it. You can do keto. I don't do keto. Doesn't mean that you can't. Doesn't mean that you don't love it. We're not the same fucking person. Shocker. Doesn't mean that you have to train the same way. I'm trying to expose all of you to this different mindset that you don't have to fucking pander to whatever trends, whatever you see on Instagram, whatever you think, oh, Joe Schmo or Joe Jabroni got results doing XYZ. Who gives a fuck? Who cares if that's what they did to get results? It might not work for you. And if you don't get results doing it, then you either didn't do it well enough, or it's not right for you. So a lot of people have a conflict and there's a mismatch. They're not doing the right adaptation. They're not subjecting themselves to the right overload or the right stress. And they are deluding themselves into thinking they're going to get all these results by doing the wrong thing. So just adaptation. It's very, very simple. Troy, willpower is a weak ass bish. Leaves as soon as times get tough. Discipline and purpose is what you need. Fuck yeah. Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. Zumba, shake that ass. Oh yeah. Let's get some fucking shit.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Oh yeah. It's a good time for that. All right, let's take a question, shall we? Let's take a question, shall we? All right, here we go. This question is from Emily. Now, if you want your question featured here on the show, just drop in the comments below with the hashtag AskAPapa or Swolio, and I am happy to feature you right here on the show. This is from Emily inside the Swole fam. Gym question. Do people really get offended when you are on your phone on cardio machines? I do cardio for about 2 hours and 30 minutes on 4 different ones, and I'll watch a movie on Netflix because I'm into what they play on the TVs at the gym. Or you're not into? Maybe that's a mistype. I do the treadmill, but due to a torn, can't say the name, in my knee, meniscus, maybe. I can't run. I speed walk. Oh, we got no punctuation here. That's why it's a hot mess. In my knee, I can't run. I speed walk, and I'll put my phone in the cup holder looking thing and watch. I was on one of the bikes watching a YouTube video when a lady pulled out my headphone and said, "You can do that at home if you're not going to use the machine right. Let someone else do it." Holy shit, I would punch that chick in the fucking face. I would punch that chick in the face, and I would also talk to management and be like, "Yo, this chick is about to get decked. Holy shit. How the heck do you ride a bike right? She got offended by me on my phone, I think. Is it offensive? Because I'll stop using it while I'm at the gym." Do whatever the fuck you want. You're paying for your membership. Fuck that cunt. Fuck that cunt. You got to stand up for yourself. If someone, holy shit. Okay. All right. Hold on a second here. If someone ever came up to me in the gym and took my headphones out, if someone pulled out my headphones, they would leave on a fucking gurney. You don't touch my shit. You don't fucking touch me. And you don't tell me what I do in the gym with my membership. I would lay that bitch the fuck out. What a fucking cunt. I would absolutely tell her off, and I would go talk to management and be like, "I'm going to cancel my membership if this chick ever talks to me again." I would literally bring that to someone else's attention, because that's inappropriate behavior for someone in the gym. Stay the fuck out of my face. Stay the fuck out of my face. That's really bad. Holy shit, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry just thinking about it. Pulled your headphones out. You're watching. Were they completely, I mean, obviously you're not probably watching live right now, but yeah, I'm heating up. This is fucking fire.
He's heating up!
If you were the treadmills, like, were you not, if you were just sitting there, not using it, and they were all filled up and it was prime time and someone was waiting and they had asked you like, "Hey, how much longer?" And you're like, "Oh, a little bit." And you're sitting there watching and you're literally taking up space, then they would be in the right. Not to touch your headphones, but they can go to management and be like, "Hey, this person's just waiting. I'm trying to get on the machine." You don't want to tattle like, "Hey, I'm going to tell daddy. I'm going to tell the front desk." But you fucking come over and you pull out my headphones, you are getting fucking slapped. I'll slap a biche. Man, if a woman fucking did that to me in the gym, wow. Talk about a full-blown cunt punt. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That is just infuriating. You know, when all these gym stories where you say you have these conflicts, I've never had that in the gym, probably because people would look at me and be like, "I am not fucking talking to that dude. He looks angry." That's probably why. I am so upset by reading this post. Emily, I am angry for you, and I'm pissed off that you didn't have in this post, and I kicked her right in the fucking twat. Jesus Christ. Who is this? Where do you find these fucking people? all of you that drop these comments of having these interactions in the gym, where do you find these fucktards? Where do you find these fucking jabronis and jabronettes? Fucking slap. Slap like a motherfucker. Holy shit. What do we got here? What do we need here?
I fart in your general direction.
My God, back the fuck up. Unreal. Unreal. That's a bad one. That's a bad one. Emily, I think the whole Swole fam's on your side with that one. That is just brutal. That's brutal. All right, we got the first shit post of the day. You ready, fam? Are you ready? Drum roll. Come on, drop some biceps and gorillas if you're ready for the first. We got a shit post, fam. We got a shit post. Are you ready? Are you ready for that shit post? Papa's pooping on the shit post. Are you ready for the shit post? Drop it in the comments down below. Oh my God. I am angry. I am angry. I am angry for you. I am so angry for Emily right now. I'm literally seething. This is unreal. This is unfucking real. I'm literally fucking lit, obviously. Oh my God, I'm obviously lit. Okay, let's fucking get into it. Drum roll, please.
What's in the box?
Let's see here. All right, fam. If you didn't know, now you know. Bitches. Diets don't work. So this account is called Diets Don't Work. All right. So posted with regram from @daringfat. So if you're such a daring fat person, before we get into this post, can I ask you, why is being fat so daring and brave now? Can I ask you, 2020, why is 2020 so unbelievably fucked that being fat is daring? You're so brave for what? Eating endless bags of Cheetos, for eating the whole family size, the whole family pack, too many snack packs. Why are you brave for being a fat fuck? Why are you brave for being a fat fuck? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Why is this acceptable? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Where's my bullshit thing? Where's that? That's fucking bullshit. I always move. I miss this. Where is it? Where is it? That's the cookies.
Eat my cookies.
Where's my bullshit thing? Oh, there it is.
That's fucking bullshit.
I moved it to the bottom. All right. Why is it brave? You're so brave. You're so daring. No, you're not. You're fucking unhealthy and it's gross. Hashtag anti-diet. Hashtag health at every size. Hashtag intuitive eating. Look at this. Like I say it, this is the social justice infinity stones. They collect them all. Hashtag fat acceptance. Hashtag body positive. Hashtag diets don't work. Hashtag ditch diet culture. Get them all. This is like the new Monopoly game at McDonald's. Collect them all. The science behind intuitive eating and health at every size. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is gonna make me punch myself in my own dick. All right, here we go. ... A therapeutic intentional weight loss supervised for 6 years by a medical doctor was not associated with reduced mortality or cardiovascular morbidity in the following 13 years, rather the lowest morality. Okay, this is over. You can't even spell mortality. Kind of an important consonant to forget there, champ. Was seen among these patients who maintain their weight. Dieting is not healthy. Well, thank you for your sources. Thank you for all the references. You just literally just spouting nonsense. This is such bullshit. Fucking big poop. Big poop. A therapeutic. There's so much data missing here. There's so much data missing here. There's so much information. There's so much context. Therapeutic intentional weight loss supervised for 6 years. 6 fucking years. Who the fuck needs to have therapeutic intentional weight loss for 6 fucking years? You're doing it wrong, fam. If it takes you 6 years to focus on weight loss, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it fucking wrong. When you have everyone that's fucking losing tons of weight in like a year or two, you don't need 6 fucking years to do all this shit. Give me a break. Was not associated with reduced mortality or cardiovascular morbidity in the following 13 years. So the result is dieting is not healthy. Well, what were you doing? What were you doing for those 6 years? Like, where's the context? What were you eating? What was this person doing? Were they smoking? Were they drinking? Were they eating fucking Atkins and South Beach bars? Like, what the fuck were they doing? You're an idiot. You're stupid. You get a fucking big zero on that one. Silly fucking post. But here's the thing. In 2020, you don't have to. In 2020, you don't have to provide any context. All you can do in 2020, all you got to do is call someone a racist or a white supremacist, or call someone, say that diets don't work, or call someone fatphobic. All you got to do is throw that. All you have to do is insult someone, throw that shit out there, and then you can't defend it. You can't defend it. That's really what it is. It's about using insults and slinging bullshit that people can't defend because you're making vague statements. So dieting is not healthy. What are you talking about? How are you defining dieting? What's not healthy about it? You mean eating healthy is not healthy? That's a stupid thing to say. Derpy. Yeah, you kind of have to give a little bit more context when you're talking bullshit. If you're trying to lie to people and you're trying to scam people, you should probably provide some more information, some more collab there, Chief. Just saying. All right, let's go back to the Swole fam. Let's cleanse our palate with that fucking trash, shall we? We got a great post from inside the Swole fam. If you want to join the Swole fam, learn more at Swolenormousx.com. We are launching some awesome specials this month with Fuck Your Resolution, so stay tuned. And a reminder, what we got here, where's the testing? Fuck tomorrow, hashtag fuck tomorrow. If you want to win the Swole card, we'll give it away in a little bit at the end of our show. This one's from Hannah. Hello, Swole fam. My name is Hannah. Hi, Hannah. I'm 24. Everyone say hi, Hannah, in the comments. Say hi, Hannah. I'm 24. I am 70 pounds overweight, and I just joined this awesome family. I'm excited to be here for a few reasons. Let's get some fucking gorillas going for Hannah. First, I genuinely need someone to be accountable to. Right now, with my emotional and mental state not being the greatest, I'm struggling being accountable to myself. My family is supportive of my weight loss goals, but whenever I go home to see them, it feels like I am sabotaging whatever effort I've made simply by being there. And my roommates don't really know, nor do I think they really care. Parentheses, they are good people, I just haven't really talked to them about this. Second, I think I struggle more with my diet than with anything else. So I'm looking forward to getting ideas, inspiration, and help from this great community. I recently got a new job. I lost my old job because of the vid, and this new job keeps me very active, so I'm more concerned about diet and recovery than physical activity right now. I need to be accountable to someone about my food primarily. One of my biggest issues is that I am often very tired and very hungry when I am done working and on my way home. This, of course, leads me to crave all kinds of sugary nothingness to fill this void and spike my blood sugar. I need to create a sustainable menu, which I've partially finished, so that I can get the nutrients and calories I need without wanting to buy Oreos every day on my way home. I only want to be worrying about food when I'm actually grocery shopping or meal prepping for the week. I don't want to have to worry about food any other time. And third, I wanted to invest in myself. I know that my diet, my recovery, and my physical activity primarily focus on improving my physical health, which is only one aspect of health. However, I also know that as my physical health improves, other areas of my health will improve, or at the very least, I will have more time and energy to devote to improving other areas of my health. Thank you for having me. Well, thank you for being here, Hannah. Super stoked. Everyone said, hi, Hannah. There you go. We got a lot of people in the comments. There we go. All right, so let me just kind of like push this post off to the side. So we got some stuff to talk about here. So 24 years old, 70 pounds overweight, not a moment too soon to start changing your life. You're still young. You can definitely bounce back from this and prevent a lot of long-term issues. You say you're very active. I think you should still be training, doing yoga, meditation, doing some physical training, not just depend on your job for physical activity. You'll adapt to that very quickly. You need some progressive overload in your life. So don't write off the 7 pillars. Focus on pillar 3. Make sure you got your training locked in. Now, when it comes to eating, having those cravings is definitely going to be important to make sure you get proper sleep, make sure you're getting proper hydration. And honestly, if you are having cravings on the way home, if that is something that's a weak point, you might want to sit in your car and eat something before you leave. when you leave work, you're eating before you go home. That way you're less tempted. That's a very common thing, or a very good strategy, is before you go shopping, one, you can order food for pickup, or you can just order food to your place. That way you don't have to go to the store. You're not susceptible to those buy one, get one free. You're not walking down the aisles. You don't have those cravings. If you go to the supermarket and you have to go for whatever reason, eat first. Don't go hungry. Don't go after a workout. Not a good look unless you have a ton of discipline. You're going to make poor choices. So if you're dehydrated, if you're exhausted and tired, and if you're not, eating the nutrients that you need, you're going to have a lot more of those cravings. And plus, it's a lot of habits involved too. So taking yourself out of those situations where you're going to be potentially stopping or binge eating or having those cravings or succumbing, you don't want to depend on willpower, because that's just going to wear out eventually. You're going to have those binge eating moments if you keep on trying to depend on just resisting or refusing or not eating the food that's in front of you. If you're exposed to that with roommates and shit, that's usually a problem, because when you go into the fridge, you see a lot of other junk food, and you have a lot of other people in your circle, whether it's family or roommates, that don't eat quality food. And then it's always around. You have chips on the table, you have donuts that they didn't eat, you have cereals and soda and, alcohol and stuff that they bring in the house. And then you have your shelf with salads or grass-fed beef or eggs or whatever. And you're like, this isn't as exciting, because usually when you have quality food, you have to make it. Junk food is usually ready to eat right away. And that's one of the problems. Junk food, you got soda, you got boom, sugar and calories right there. You want chips, they're already fucking ready to eat. You want pretzels, you want candy, it's already ready to eat. You have eggs, you have some beef, you have this, you have a salad. You got to fucking make it. It takes some more time. So I would definitely prep your foods ahead of time and eat before you be in those situations. So maybe sit in your car for 10, 15 minutes and eat before you have your drive home. So you're less likely to have those cravings to want to pull over and grab some Oreos or pull into a drive-in. Or drive through, I should say. Let's see else. You guys can drop some comments down below. I mean, this is definitely the right move. You're surrounding yourself with people that are crushing it. So that's what you want to do. Pillar number 1, community, Swole fam, for show. And you said here, my roommates don't really know, nor do I think they really care. My family is supportive of my weight loss goals, but whenever I go home to see them, it feels like I'm sabotaging whatever effort I've made by simply being there. So don't blame your family for that. That's you, by the way. So one thing you have to take personal responsibility for: when you go home to visit your family, you're not making good choices because you're depending on willpower. If you go home to see your family and you're eating like shit, it's because you're going there and you're eating their shitty food. You're not making it clear that you're on a certain plan, or you're not going shopping and making your own food. That's on you, not your family. You have to create better habits and a better system to deal with that kind of situation. And let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. When it comes to a sustainable menu, here's one thing that, you all are going to have your own opinions, and it depends on if you're the type of person that is really someone who likes to spend time in the kitchen. A lot of you don't like to spend hours and hours in the kitchen. A lot of you don't look at your food as, oh, it's an artistic experience. I like to experience all these different flavors, and you want to try new recipes. I don't give a fuck. And this is just my experience. I'm not telling you to be like me. I just don't give a fuck about all these different things. I want my food. I want to fuel up. I love the taste of it. I love satisfying myself with the foods that work for me. And it makes it very simple. When you're eating very consistently, you're eating the same foods more or less all the time, you're less likely to overeat. I'm not going to overeat on the things that I eat all the time, because you don't get that constant stimulation of sweet and salty and, all these different flavors and these artificial super concentrated caloric, and sweeteners and all the different triggers that you'll get from junk foods, because they're made that way. When you're eating real food and you're consistent, you're not going to have those cravings or those impulses to overeat the shit that you eat all the time. So getting in that habit, as long as you're getting all your nutrients in, you're getting all your calories that you need, you're getting your macros in, all that stuff. Consistency is going to get you more results. You're less likely to binge eat. You're less likely to stray, and you're less likely to fall off if you're satisfying yourself with your nutrition. And you're consistent. Consistency is key. That's pillar number 7 for a reason. You don't need tons of variety with your nutrition. That's a big myth. You don't need to have everything under the fucking sun. We haven't evolved to have everything under the fucking sun. We've evolved to have whatever is seasonal in our area. We just happen to live in an amazing world where we can have anything we want all times of the year, but that's not something that we are designed to do. And a lot of those foods aren't good when they're out of season. They're not fully ripened. They're artificially ripened. They're flown in from across the world, picked well before they're ready to be consumed, like fruits, out of season fruits and shit like that. So it's very important to make sure that you understand that there's a difference between getting all your nutrients in and then trying to get all the variety under the sun. It's just not necessary. So let's see some context or some feedback for what your thoughts are on that. But I have certain foods that I eat and I stick to those foods and it feels great. I don't need to have all this tons of variety. It's not necessary. And the more consistent you are, bingo, the more consistent you are. Meal prep is the biggest tip. Yeah, if you're the kind of person that needs to have your meals made ahead of time, then you better fucking meal prep. For show. For show. I overeat on chicken nuggets. It's because chicken nuggets are fucking trash. You're eating candy. I think fast food drive-thrus should have a scale that weighs the person in the car, and if they're overweight, they cannot order food or a limit to how much they can get. Jesus Christ. How would they do that? How do you know? How can you separate the person from the car? You have to get out. They'll weigh the car. They'll zero out the scale. Jeff, my wife gets pissed that I only want like 4 different meals now. That's easy as hell. For me, it's like, hey, do I want steak or do I want eggs or bacon? Wow. Oh, the variety. I get my protein, or maybe chicken or scallops or fish if Mama Swolio. If she wants to make something a little bit different, that's cool. That's cool. She has more variety than I do. I don't care. I don't care. She eats real food. Her taste might be a couple different things than I would eat. I'm very consistent. It's not important for me to have tons of variety. I don't need it. The shit that I eat every day, for whatever reason, I just want it every day. It's my fucking fuel.
He's heating up!
It's legit my fuel. I literally look at the kitchen. When I go in there, I fuel the fuck up, and I get the fuck out, and I get back to work. That's what I do. So what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? A lot of people are, I don't know. And this comes down to maybe some of you are, and some people love to cook. They just love the process of it. And they like trying different things and they like the presentation. Fuck the presentation. That presentation better be a steak with fucking butter and salt on it. That's my presentation. It better look a certain way. It better look just like, I don't need tons of variety. I don't need all these different types of preparations. I want reps. And I've always made my food in a manner in which it's the easiest to make. I've always made everything that I do, from creating content to eating food to getting my workouts in, the path of least resistance. Whatever is the easiest way for me to get shit done, which is why I've been working out at home. It's like, you know what? I've adapted to working out at home. There's no resistance. I don't even have to fucking drive somewhere. I just fucking get my pump on now. If I know what I'm eating, I barely even wear clothes. I don't have to worry about what I'm wearing today because I don't fucking wear anything. I don't have to worry about what I'm eating today. I know what I'm eating, what I ate yesterday. Boom. Reps, baby. Let's get to work. Let's get shit done. Less time spent on bullshit, more time spent on executing and making a lot of other areas of my life better. That's what you got to work on. Let's see. Sadie, variety sounds like a pain in the ass. To be honest, I don't feel like we have to eat every type of food under the sun to be healthy. Only vegans do this and still fail. Or they have to try to get all their nutrients in. But, it depends on the actual individual. Maria, I've been home since mid-March and I didn't stop my meal prep delivery. It's been one of the constant things in my life during the pandemic. I eat that for lunch and cook my dinner. Best money spent. And if you're tempted to make bad food choices, order your food. You can have it delivered, or you can order it and they'll bring it to your car and you just pull up. If you're tempted to buy shit when you go into the store, if you have screaming kids, if you have a few kids and you're dragging them around, don't bring them into the fucking store and have them crying, I want cookies, I want candy. Shut the fuck up. Pull up, have someone bring out your shit, and then you drive away. Make your choices when you're not starving. A lot of people have issues because they put themselves in bad situations. They put themselves in vulnerable positions. Everything, when it comes to your health, when it comes to your fitness, when it comes to your business, take out the vulnerability. Fix the weak points. Take out the vulnerability. If you're vulnerable in one area, remove it. If you're always tempted to do X, Y, and Z or to eat X, Y, and Z, then remove that from your fucking life. If you're constantly tempting yourself and you're constantly stressing yourself out, then you're going to fucking fail. Willpower is going to break eventually, unless you really build that discipline. But most people don't have a real purpose. Most people are just doing it because, you know, it's something that they decide on a whim. They're not really serious about it. That's why people hate on diets. They hate on diets because they call it a diet and they do it wrong. And then it doesn't work out because they don't really discipline themselves. They don't do it right. They blame the diet. They don't blame themselves for fucking doing a shitty job of changing their lifestyle. Because most people don't focus on the 7 pillars. They focus on pillar number 2. I always point the wrong way. Wait. Right here. Pillar number 2, nutrition. So most people will do a crash diet and then blame the diet. Well, it was your choice to eat like that, and you made a terrible choice. Nuh-uh, it was the diet. It was a diet culture, Pop. It wasn't my fault. Fuck you. It was your fault. It was your fault.
Go fuck yourself.
Why can't it be your fault? Why don't you take responsibility for making terrible decisions? Let's see. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. Oh, here we go. Marissa Lowy. I am overweight, had twice 2 freaking cunt ass beaches come up to me at the gym to, quote, help. So annoying. Ruined my workout. Didn't even know either of them. I don't really know what that... Does that make sense to anyone? Marissa, I appreciate the comment. I'm not really sure if that makes sense. I am all in favor of the use of the word cunt. Cunt, XXX, and then beaches. I'm totally down with it. I'm just not sure what happened in this situation. You had 2 cunt beaches come up to you at the gym to help. Oh, you mean to help you because you're overweight? And you're like, fuck you. Oh, they thought you needed help or something? Follow up with that because I'm curious. When you drop the C word, I want details. Let's see. Ashton Horn. I would cook more for sure if I didn't have a 2-hour commute each way to work every day. Holy shit. You're in Hong Kong, right, Ashton? What the fuck? 2 hours each way? I hope you make that 2 hours worthwhile. Catch up on that Daily Swole podcast. Ho, hey. Broccoli, sweet taters, and trout, and some eggs. That's titles, precious. Good fucking show. Some sweet taters. I had some last night. It was fantastic. Tried some rice last night. Stomach cramps galore. No thanks. I'll avoid the starch. What kind of rice? Curious. I only eat white rice. Fuck brown rice. Nasty ass fucking sand. Gross. Beijing. Ah, damn it. I was close. Not at all. Beijing, Hong Kong, same thing, right? Same, but different. Anyone? Bueller? It's all right.
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks.
Tough crowd. It's all good. That post was complete and perfect of you. Cut it off after the word cunt. Yeah, that's good. Let's see here. You have a nice head of hair, Swole. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Appreciate it. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's the coffee. Don't worry about it. Oh, there you go, Michael. I spent a while carefully taking the sticker off my Swole card. Oh, the one that seals the envelope, and was real happy to see you sent one on the letter as well. Thank you again. You're welcome, Michael. Awesome. Good shit. You're like, oh, I'm trying to say this. Yep. Now you get an extra one. Put it wherever you want. That's what she said. You're welcome, bro. Congratulations. Sherry P. I might be a little biased, but jasmine rice is my favorite. I think that's what I eat. I think we have, was jasmine or basmati? I think it's jasmine. The white rice. I forget which one we have in there. I like white rice once in a while, but I've said this many times. When I have white rice, I digest it, and I like the taste of it because I put butter and salt on it, and I have it with my steak, and it's good. But I don't feel like, oh, yeah, I fucking fueled up. I only really feel that way with sweet potatoes. White rice, I feel like it goes in, but I feel more or less my body's like, you ate stuff. I don't know. It doesn't always feel, doesn't really feel like something my body is, I feel like very neutral on it. I feel like it takes up space, but my body is more or less meh. I don't know. but nothing bad. It doesn't blow me up or anything like that. Matthew, brown rice fucks my insides up. I feel like it's not being digested. I feel like you can't even chew that shit. You're eating brown rice. It's like eating little rocks or something. You're eating I don't know. It's just nasty. Fucking gross flavor too. Nasty. Nasty. I understand, man. Brown rice gives me the tummy grumblies. The little floofs. What if you are still living in your parents' house because you aren't 18 yet? Well, I mean, that doesn't have to... People move out when they're younger than that, but I'm not saying you should, but, you know, that's arbitrary. For me, there's always trash being brought in the house. Well, you got to deal with it. If you're living under their roof, then you have to live by their rules. Either just deal with it. Make your own food. If you got a job or you have your own money, you can buy your own food, cook your own food. But if you're living at home, aka someone else's house, someone else's place, then you have to deal with that shit. That's just the lay of the land. Lay of the land. Let's see what we got here. What we got? All right. So let's get into, I think we should go a little bit deeper, fam. Ready for it? You ready for it? I think you are. Let's do it. It's time. It's time.
That's deep.
All right. We got another. You ready for that shit post, fam? Come on. We got one more. We got another one. Another one. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Drop in the comments down below.
What's in the box?
Here we go. All right. This is a Twitter. It's from 3 days ago. Whatever. All right. So we got to block out this jabron. I don't know who needs to hear this, but some people are just fat and there isn't a reason or anything they can do that wouldn't harm their well-being. We just exist like every other body type. Nobody ever told you that because fatphobia is profitable under capitalism. Drops mic. And if you were curious, this has 4,275 fucking likes and 1,279 fucking retweets. So again, I don't know which is worse. The fact that this was posted or the fact that 4,275 other fuck nuggets thought that this was a good post. I'll read this again for anyone listening, that if you're listening to this podcast and your head just exploded, I'll do you a solid and I'll read it again. All right? Yeah, full on Matt Damon. It's gonna
Matt Damon.
That's a little that's one Matt Damon. We got a couple more coming, guaranteed. I need some more coffee. Hold on a second. I'll leave this up. Okay. Let's see here. What is this here?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
Yeah. I don't know who needs to hear this, but some people are just fat. Okay. Some people are just fat. Some people are just fat. Some people are just fat. You know, this is like when people say I'm living in a fat body, that I'm in this fat body, as if they're renting, as if they're living in a condo and they have a lease. Well, I'm just in this fat body. I'm in this fat body. You mean it's your body. That body is a body of your consequences. All right. I don't know who needs to hear this. Not me, but thank you for fucking my ear holes and my eye holes with this bullshit. Some people are just fat, and there isn't a reason or anything they can do that wouldn't harm their well-being. I don't know what that means. Let's focus on that first part because the rest of it's so stupid. We'll come to that second. Like, we have to break down the retardedness here. All right, where is this? We got this. Yeah, we go.
You went full retard, man.
Like full. We need a little Matt Damon here too.
Matt Damon.
Okay.
He's heating up.
All right, we'll come back to that. I'm leaving like my retard soundboard open because we're gonna have to jump into that a little bit more. There isn't a reason or anything that they can do that wouldn't harm their well-being. Well, they're already harming their well-being by being fat. So I don't know what you mean. There isn't a reason? Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason. I don't know if you've noticed, but there's just food everywhere. I don't know if you noticed, but usually when you go to an intersection, there's just food everywhere. Just food. I don't know if you noticed, but you can literally drive through next to a building and they'll hand you food. You don't have to get out of your fucking car. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you've been outside lately and you see how many people are just fat for no fucking reason. I don't know if you noticed that when you go outside, you see people rolling around in cars, just rolling. They use their fucking foot. Ooh, going fast. Very nice. There isn't a reason or anything they can do that wouldn't harm their well-being. They're already harming their well-being. They're fucking fat. Well, can we stop justifying being mediocre? Can we stop justifying being fat? If you're fat and you're working on changing your life, I love you. You're welcome here. You're welcome in the Swole fam. Let's fucking crush it. Stop trying to justify being unhealthy. It's not a good look. Enough with this mediocrity bullshit. We have that everywhere. It's in our fucking politics. It's in our fucking health. Stop justifying it. Being fat is not good. Why is there such a movement to make this something like a trophy? You stuffed your fucking face your entire life and you're obese. You don't take care of your health. You want to slap on the fucking, you want a high five because you don't do anything. You want me to celebrate you. You want me to celebrate you for being brave? What? For showing off your lack of health? You want to show off your disease? No, not a fan. Sorry. Next. Not buying it. No 8th place trophies. Fuck you. You're fucking fat positive bullshit. We just exist. Wow, this is a personal issue, isn't it? Yeah. Your feelings are hurt? Get your feelings hurt? Bitch. We just exist like every other body type. We just exist. Okay. We just exist. I just exist. You came out of the womb fat. You've been fat your whole fucking life. I'm just the way I am. Because you don't change. Because you don't want to do anything to change. Because you don't want to change your lifestyle. You know why? Because change isn't easy. Because it's a little bit against the grain. A little bit of friction. You don't want that, do you? No effort. I don't want to put in effort. I like being fat. I like my cookies. I like my junk food. We just exist like every other body. Get the fuck out of here. You don't just exist. I work my ass off for my health. I work my ass off for my physique. I don't just exist. I work my fucking ass off. And most of you inside the Swole fam fucking do. I would say everyone, but you know, there's always a couple slackers out there. If you're watching, you're part of the Swole fam, you're slacking, step the fuck up. Yow. Jesus Christ. Nobody ever, okay. We just exist like every other body type. No, and fucking no. A fat, obese person does not exist just like me. We happen to both exist. I exist in my form because I work my ass off. You exist in your form because you sit on your fucking ass and you stuff your face like it's a bodily fucking function. Oh, but we need food to survive. No shit. Thank you, Mr. Science. Thank you. I'm really glad you really filled in the gaps there. Thank you for justifying your obesity and your lack of discipline. Really appreciate it. Thank you. As if I live, or all of us, as if I live in a different fucking world. Am I in a different world than you? Do I live in a different, some of you, I mean, I guess I do live in a different country, but do I have any, like, I have the same access to fast food that you do. I have the same access. Not everyone has the same access to a supermarket. Not everyone lives in the same area of the country. I get it. There's some issues with food access in this country, in this world, but there's no trouble with access to junk food. I think we all agree with that. It's extremely skewed in favor of corn and soy, big pharma, and big food. We just exist. Oh my God. You want a pat on the back for just fucking doing nothing. God, I can't tell you how much I hate this. I can't tell you how disgusting this is. This is the ultimate pussification. This person is a fucking pussy. I don't care if they're a man or a woman. They're a goddamn beesh. Fuck. And that's not a sexist thing. I just don't have a good, you're a cock. Pussy's a better word. You all know what I'm talking about. That's not a sexist thing. That's just a good word to call someone a bitch. Oh.
I will rain down an ungodly fucking firestorm upon you.
And we're back. All right, let's get into the next sentence. Nobody ever told you that because fatphobia. Oh, by the way, okay, blew my ear hole. By the way, fatphobia, for those of you that are just listening, fatphobia is in bold. So you can make certain words bold or italics on Twitter now. Fatphobia is in bold. Nobody, come on, can we get some capital letters here, please? Please? Come on, it's after a period. Respect the English language. Nobody ever told you that because fatphobia is profitable under capitalism. I'm about to blow this one apart. You ready? Drop some gorillas in the comments if you want me to just fucking literally put a whole goddamn bag on this one. I'm about to fucking rip this shit apart.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Crucifixion is good. Out of the door, line on the left, 1 cross each.
1 cross each, motherfuckers. Okay. Nobody ever told you that. Nobody ever told you that because fatphobia, conjunction, fatphobia is profitable under capitalism, drops mic. Well, you better pick that up. Oh, wait, you can't pick up the mic. You're too fucking fat. I'm sorry. Let me grab that for you. I'll take the mic. All right, just pass that over here. You know what's profitable under capitalism? Being fat as fuck, if you haven't noticed. If you haven't noticed, the reason that capitalism and people are so profitable is because they're profiting off your fat ass. Fucking fat phobia is... If you think that fat phobia exists, if you think fat phobia is more profitable than being fat as fuck, you are an ultimate retard. Like, next level fucking moron.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Moron. Being fat is the most profitable. Hands down, end of story. You're a fool. You're an absolute fool. You're not just completely wrong, but you're an idiot. And I can say that with 100% certainty. Okay? Nobody ever told you that because fatphobia is profitable under capitalism. Guess what else is profitable under capitalism? A lot of shit. There's a lot of products that are profitable. They make a lot of beard oils. They make a lot of junk food. They make a lot of shoes. High heels. People that make high heels, whoa, those are profitable under capitalism. Capitalism just means you're fucking selling shit. All right? The best thing on the market will sell the best. Capitalism. Boom. Done. Make a better product. And that's it. Why do you think there's such a rush to make better fast food? Being fat is profitable. Far more than fat phobia. Oh, diet drinks, slim fast. Oh, that's so profitable. Diet culture, so profitable. Being a fat fuck is far more profitable. So you're wrong. Straight up fucking wrong. And you know why it's so profitable? Because if you're fat as fuck, not one, it's more profitable already, just being fat, not fat phobia, being a fat fuck. So whoever wrote this, your fat ass is making it more profitable. Plus, you're making it more profitable when you have diabetes in the future, when you have heart disease, when you're in the hospital, when you're on insulin, or not, you're in type 1, but when you're fucking, when you're a diabetic, you're gonna fucking... It's really hard to read these things. It's really hard to read these things. I mean, just the stupid is unbearable. Drops mic. Drops the mic. Drops the mic. Can't pick it back up. Too fucking fat. Can't see where it goes. It's under your fucking front bump. Bet you can't see whatever fucking body part you have. I don't even know what this is. A male or female. Maybe it's a they, them. I don't even know. Maybe you got a rainbow next to the name. Who knows? A rainbow, whatever kind of other virtue signaling you got going on here, drops the fucking mic. You better pick that shit up because you got it dead wrong. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, my God. The stupid is fucking real. Fucking real. Seriously. What do you say about this? I'll read it one more time. I don't know who needs to hear this, but some people are just fat, and there isn't a reason. I mean, caloric surplus isn't a reason. Why? Just magically fat, just magically massive, just magically have all this extra energy just absorbed from nitrogen and oxygen in the fucking air. But some people are just fat, and there isn't a reason or anything they can do that wouldn't harm their well-being. You're right. Changing your lifestyle wouldn't help them, moron. We just exist like every other body type. No, your lazy fat ass does not exist just like me. So get the fuck off my lawn. Nobody ever told you that because fatphobia, fuck your fat phobia. I've already gone into that. It's such bullshit. Is profitable. It's really, I'm a victim. It's really don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Don't be mean to me. Saying fat phobia, if you're using fat phobia as a fucking shield, it's just a don't hurt me. Don't be mean to me. Here's something you can't argue. Fat phobia. Throw that out into the fucking ether and then let everyone quarrel over it because you can't even define that shit. You're just throwing bullshit out there. Is profitable. Fat phobia is profitable under capitalism. Pick that fucking mic up because you
Never go for a retard.
Is a retard. You.
Go fuck yourself.
Why don't you get the hell out of here before I snap your dick off and jam it into your ass?
Oh my God. If you have a dick, you deserve it jammed up into your ass. Oh my God. Profitable. You know what's profitable under capitalism? Getting fat as fuck. So it is what it is.
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks.
Stupid is as stupid does. You just can't fix stupid, can you, fam? Wow. Wow. Let's wash that out. Let's wash that out. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Let me see here. Let's get some comments on that because I was ranting and raging. I don't want to cover up the post. Let me see here. What do you guys think? Let's drop that again. If you commented already, drop it again. Let's see what you got. What do you think about that bullshit? Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, Maria. I just got my mail and my Swole cards came in. Thank you, Papa and Swolenormous team. Love the envelopes. Thank you for sending them. You're very welcome. Gorillas for you, my dear. There you go. Bearded Rhino. Just existing is the problem. You're doing the bare minimum. Fuck tomorrow. Preach, brother. Yeah, why are we... I think that's the thing that's really pissing me off the most about all these posts. You know, all the posts, all the stuff. It's not even just this. Like on all the channels, all the content, it's just this glorification of being average. Why are people so satisfied with just being bleh? Like, why don't you want to do better? Why don't you want to level up? Why don't you want to try harder? Why don't you want to push yourself more? Why are you so satisfied with being subpar? Don't you want to do better for yourself? Don't you want to be better? Don't you want to try more? Don't you want to excel? It's really sad. It's really sad how people are settling and they're using this kind of victim mentality and these kinds of social justice, movements as a shield for them not changing their lives. It's like you're literally projecting how much of a pussy you are. Just makes me want to vomit my fucking mouth. Trevere, Big Pharma lives for overweight and obese people. But Papa, you're so mean. You're so white supremacist. You're so mean. Nope, I'm just truthful. Fitness without the bullshit. Check out the trademark. It's there for a reason. It's there for a fucking reason.
Matt Damon.
Jeff Ashton, food industry and drug industry loves them some fatties. Yvonne, eating over 3,000 calories a day is very profitable for capitalism. Yeah, no shit.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Ashton Horn. We got a couple Ashtons here. Last name, first name, Truth. They want you to be sick, so they make money off you. Shout out to Beijing. Motherfuckers, Beijing in the motherfucking house. Matthew, they are completely against, quote, capitalism, even in their grammar. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one. Yow. Oh, let's see here. Christian, I'm a medical student and I always have this problem with patients. They want all these things by staying the same. Justin, I'm still amazed. I still am amazed how you find these posts, Papa. Don't ask. Don't ask. Phil, maybe drop the mic because of the sausage fingers. Good one. I see what you got going. I see what you got going on here. Trevere, I feel like my IQ drops like 20 points from reading these things. But isn't that nice when you read this shit and you're like, oh, okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's nice when it's important to look at these shit posts. It's important, fam. It's important to see this shit and realize, oh, okay, you really have some dumb fucks out there. Okay, I get it. It makes sense of the world. It shows you how dumb people are, and it gives you some more context. Oh, that's why these movements are getting so much ground. Oh, there's that many fools out there. There's like over 4,000 people that like that post. Can you imagine looking at that post and being like, you're right, fatphobia. Nah. That's ridiculous. That's embarrassing itself. Did they use hashtags on that too? No hashtags. Okay. Well, the first post had like every hashtag in the game. It was every. Chris, I came out of the womb 100 pounds overweight. Damn. Randy, it's water weight, guys. Natural selection, please, little foofs. Jeff, is it harmful to your well-being to take a walk? Discomfort is not harmful. Oh, I don't want to think about that. Just think some of these people have master's and doctorate degrees. Oh, please. Oh, please. Yvonne, straight up ignoring that big pharma makes as much money off people staying fat as much as the beauty diet industry make on weight loss products. It's capitalism. You don't have to buy it. I think this is the crazy thing. People don't take personal responsibility. Now you have the internet. You can cross-check. You can look at this stuff. You don't have to buy the diet products. You don't have to buy that shit. You don't have to listen to what the government tells you to fucking eat. You can Google it and get some common sense. You're not a victim to capitalism. Just don't buy it. People don't realize you have a fucking choice. When you go to the supermarket, when you buy stuff, this is what I said. Remember the Whole Foods guy? The CEO or the founder of Whole Foods, everyone freaked out because he fucking told the truth and said people need to fucking make better choices. No. Oh my God. Whole Foods is gentrified. They don't build in poor ghettos. A lot of businesses don't build in poor ghettos. That's why you don't burn your fucking neighborhoods down, because people aren't going to want to move in and set up shop. So people start telling the truth and trying to push some personal responsibility to the public, and everyone loses their fucking shit and blames the person for making a company that has higher priced food items. Don't go to Whole Foods. That's aside the point. Make better choices. If you have $10 to buy food, that's not a lot of money, but you got a choice all the same. You can go to McDonald's, and usually McDonald's or all these fast food places, a lot of times they're in a shopping plaza with a fucking supermarket. But you don't want to go into the supermarket. The supermarket doesn't have a drive-through. You just want to drive up with your fucking fat chariot, roll on in, and get that 20-piece McNugget or whatever the fuck it is. It's easier. That's the problem. You're making a bad choice and you're blaming it on someone else. That's on you. That's your responsibility. You just don't want to take it. It doesn't make it any less your responsibility. Is the stupidity meter maxed out? Fuck it. Yeah, it is. It's to the fucking limit. I am off the goddamn charts. Where's my fucking tard meter? Off the fucking charts.
You went full retard, man.
Woke as fuck. You broke it. You broke the fucking meter. You broke that shit. Completely broke it. All right, scrolling back here. That's right, Pedro. You don't have to buy that fucking pumpkin spice latte. $3 to $5 and get a Swole membership. Fuck tomorrow. Earn Swole privilege. I like that. Thanks for the plug. Appreciate it. Orange man, bad food, good. Chariots of fatness. All right. Anyway. This post is big stupid. Big fucking stupid. Well, here's the point. I know that certain foods are more expensive, but if you have X amount of money, you still have a choice of where to spend that, correct? If you have $50 a week for food, it might not seem like a lot, but you have $50 a week for food. You have a choice of where to spend that $50. And I'll tell you, if you're going out and you're buying fast food, it's going to go very quickly and it's going to make you very sick. You can absolutely eat for a week on $50. Might not be the most romantic meals, but you can eat a ton of actual real food. What's wrong with that? Thank you for the super chat, super sticker. Thank you, Nisa. I appreciate it. We got another super chat earlier. I'm going to scroll up. I kind of vaguely remember. I was in the middle of a rant, so I appreciate the super chats, fam. Thank you, Nisa. And Sherry, thank you so much for the super chats. Appreciate it, fam. Thank you. If I missed any other ones, apologies. Nisa, thank you so much. A pair character lifting some weights saying, keep it up. I love how it just explains what it is. Thank you. All right. Let's wash this out of our... Let's do a little cleanse. There you go, Randy. My local market practically gives vegetables away. 89 cents a pound for sweet potatoes. Right? All right, here. We got a good post. This ain't no shit post, fam. This is legit. This is from John, one of our mods. So I had my performance review at work today. The usual for the past 8 years there. Meeting expectations, blah, blah, blah. Wrapping up, the supervisor asked, since we've all been working home remotely, if I would like to be engaged with social activities, getting the department together for Zoom games, meeting at a park, etc. I answered an immediate no, not for me. She's all, quote, ... you're here to work, huh? Answer, quote, I treat my employment like my training. I've been going to the same gym for several years. I go in, regulars say hi, and I return in kind, no problem. But once those earbuds are fastened, it's on, and everyone knows it. So let's say engage with social activities, getting the department together for Zoom games, meeting at a park, etc. So what they're trying to do, some corporate building, stuff like that. So in other words, you go in, you're here to work. You go in, you fucking get shit done. I think it's probably stuff that we talked about before, John, or you've posted before. It's like you're surrounded with people that are just wanting to relax, wanting to fucking go to a park and drink beer or drink soda and have a barbecue or some crap. I hear you, man. I hear you. You treat your employment like you treat your training. You fucking go in, you get your work done, and you fucking get out. Let's do one more. I like it. This one's from Kayla. What up, fam? Welcome. All right, Kayla, here we go. Hey, fam, I want to make an accountability post. Lay it on us thick. We need to wash that shit post out of our fucking hair. Recently, I've been on here with just good news, ab pics, all that good stuff. But lately, I've been off my game. I'm a professor, and my students are so on and off with submitting their work, and I have a habit of blaming myself even though I give them every resource and opportunity possible. That stress has led me to comfort eat. I don't binge, and I rarely exceed 2,000 calories, but I'll eat a crappy processed snack instead of a nice smoothie or something better for me. It's my fault that I purchased these items. I get that completely. I find that I need a better variety of meals. I was on my A game with my smoothies, potatoes, chicken, and avocados, etc. But I've gotten very bored, and I have a hard time sticking to something when I'm no longer enjoying or looking forward to it. Food doesn't have to be, quote, fun, but you should at least enjoy eating it. Unfortunately, I've been sick, no vid, just bad allergies, so I've been lethargic and my head feels warm a lot, and the last thing I want to do is my daily 90-day dash workout. I am still technically on the plan, but I take days off in between. I know that feeling sick legitimately wipes out my energy sometimes, but I'm also very much aware that I've let my stress escalate my lethargy. Lethargy. Good word. Long story short, long story long. It's good. I like a long story. We like going deep with the Swole fam. It's all good. Long story short, I want to feel great again. My body's getting soft. I need my gains back. I'm going to start by really focusing on my water intake. That will both flush out the sickness and help clear my skin and bloating. I don't think water flushes out sickness. It just washes it out like a flood. Anyway, I'll look on the Swolenormous X kitchen archive, recipe archive for better recipes. I think I just need a bit of a pick-me-up from the fam. To everyone out there, whether you're facing a blip or making gains, you've got this. Good post. Thank you, Kayla. Let's see what we got here. Okay. All right, let's see here. Well, you're a professor, and your students are so on and off with submitting their work, and I have a habit of blaming myself. I think you need to probably implement some stronger regulations. Your students need to learn some personal responsibility for getting their shit in on time. If they don't submit it on time, then you fucking mark them down. It's late. Fuck you. Get in on time. So, I don't know. I used to teach. I feel like I still teach every day, but I used to do that, and I have assignments. You fucking turn in. It's due today. If you don't get it in, then it's late, and it gets marked accordingly. I've had some professors that if it's late, it's a zero. Like it's in at this time, you hand it in, you turn it in, and if you don't turn it in, you don't turn it in at all. Sorry, pass, right? So I don't know why you're I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying you're a bad professor or anything like that. But this is one of the problems with education is that if you're fucking pussyfooting with kids that you're training for life, and this is the problem with the education system, but that's a whole rabbit hole. Teach them, look, responsibility. This is due on this date. If you don't turn it in, it's a fucking zero, or it's 20 points off, or whatever the heck it is. You give them every resource and opportunity possible. That's, again, it's like telling someone how to parent. I'm not trying to necessarily tell you. This is just my reaction to what I'm reading. If you give them every opportunity, then fuck them. You're there to teach them how to, it's not just to get a certain response or to see if they know and have command of the material. You're also teaching them to fucking be prompt, to learn time management, and to fucking execute. And if you don't have any kind of bend, if you start, oh, okay, or okay this, or okay that, then of course they're going to manipulate you. Of course they're going to push. They're just like children. They're going to take every, loophole or every kind of excuse in the book if you give it to them. And once you allow that to happen early on, it's hard to get that kind of control back, just like with children or anyone. You're in power. You're in control. It's due on this date at this time. If not, fuck you. Just my thought. The stress has led me to comfort eat. So you're internalizing the stress. That's the problem. You see how this is like plaguing. And again, I'm just reading what you posted and just kind of going deep on it. So if I'm off a little bit, cut me some slack here, but I'm in a ranting mode. So that stress has led you to comfort eat. Well, you're internalizing the stress that you're making for yourself. So for example, if you had stricter rules and you said this was due at this time, it's their issue, then you don't have stress. You're internalizing the stress that you're creating for yourself by not having that kind of regulation with your class. You should not be stressed. They should be stressed in the sense that they need to manage their time and they need to execute. Ba-boom. And then you're not stressed out. Like, why are you stressed out? They're the ones that need to fucking get their work done. Why are you stressing out for them? Let them fucking stress. Let them skip binge drinking for one night. Let them skip ladies' night. Let them skip, watching fucking Netflix all night long. Do your fucking paper. Do your work. Study for your test. Turn it in when I say it's due. If you don't turn it in, you didn't do the work. Like submitting an assignment on time is a major part of the assignment period. Because if you're grading a paper and you're reading, it's your opinion. Yeah, I mean, that deserves some more slack because not everyone's going to think and process things the same way. Standardized tests are bullshit. Like there's a lot of stuff that's problematic, but time management is important. If you say this is due on 12 o'clock on Wednesday, it better be in by 12 o'clock. If not, that's nothing for you to stress about. God, universities have to stop bending over backwards. I'm not saying that I don't even know what you teach. I'm just fucking I'm going to go off. Let's see here. All right. Food doesn't have to be fun. Well, it's not supposed to be fun. It's fuel. You should enjoy eating it. I enjoy eating my food. All right. So okay. So if you want new recipe, whatever, that's up to you. Let's see. So mitigating the stress, meditation, brain gains, drinking more water, hydrating properly. You've been sick. You have allergies. So do more yoga, do more yin, drink plenty of water. Good. I don't think the water is going to rush or flush the sickness out, but it's going to definitely help you recover. Don't worry so much about overloading. If you have a headache or you have all congested, the last thing you want to do is create like internal pressure and Valsalva maneuver, squeezing and, pushing yourself hard, but doing yoga and stuff can be very beneficial. So your body's getting soft. Well, that's what happens when you don't train. So you're kind of like, I feel like I know you're making an accountability post. So Kayla, we love you. We're here for you. But this is a very important post because obviously you are verbalizing. Obviously it's text, but you're verbalizing literally. You're just showing like, hey, you're sleeping in the bed that you made. You're creating this stress by not being stricter with your students, just from my observation. Okay. You're frustrated with yourself because you're slacking on your workouts because you've been sick. It happens. But your body's getting soft, obviously, because you're not lifting, you're not training. It's going to get soft. You're going to lose your gains or progress because you're not training. That's just what happens. You take a lot of days off. You're not training consistently. Your body's going to adapt to not working out. It's just part of the process. So whatever you need to do to get back on the pony, that's what you need to do. But to manage your stress, drinking more water, that's going to help with the cravings, reducing your stress, meditation, setting the fucking standard with your students and not letting them run all over you so you're not stressed out for no fucking reason. You're allowing that stress to exist. And that's just my observation from that. So yeah, I mean, we're here for you, Kayla. Like if you want to follow up with this post, if you guys want to go and make sure you post us on the post inside the private group, do so because Kayla needs it. I'm curious. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? Bum, 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 bum. There you go. Jesse, letting them slide is where that 8th place trophy mentality comes from. People got to learn to be accountable. Preach. Christopher, my professors give no shits. If it's late, it's late. Just like my job. If you're late or slack with assignments, you get reprimanded. There you go. Be a productive person and not a biche. Stressing is a good thing in college. Helps you prepare for other shit. Matthew, you also don't teach them self-responsibility and accountability by letting them slack off. Judry, even if the kids are smart, if they're not doing their duty, it's their fault, means they're lazy. I know because I've been a mediocre student like that. It's our fault and our responsibility to do for us. Let's see here. Jeff, the prof is the boss. Drive them like sled dogs, Kayla. Yvonne, I've had some professors that let the class turn in work in late without penalty, but it just made me more lazy with the work. I did better in classes that were more strict about assignments. Cerny, brain gains that stress away. It works, and you have to let those students know who's boss. Damn straight. Damn straight. Matthew, you're holding a full cup of water, and the longer you hold it, the more it will be detrimental to yourself. Let them carry their share and mow your fucking lawn. Ashton, rule number 1 in China is produce. I'm a teacher, and we have to make the kids produce, or we are useless. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck tomorrow. I think it's time for some swole card beaches. Oh, you're ready for some swole card? All right, here we go. Fuck tomorrow. Now we got a good fuck. Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Jesse. Hey-o. Congratulations. Oh, look at that pickle. Get that pickle, baby. Get that pickle. And Mr. Owl. Ask the Owl. Congratulations. Jesse sent us an email to support@swolenormous.com with Swole Card 1609 in the subject, and your mailing address in the body of the email will send you this very fuck tomorrow Swole Card. Everyone say congratulations in the comments. Congratulations, Jesse. Thank you, everyone. Man, we had a great Mancast today. And I suspect we will be having another Mancast real soon. Might be a very early morning Mancast tomorrow. So stay tuned, hit that notification bell, and make sure you're plugged into those Swole texts. And remember, you might want to just mute your phone in the middle of the night because I might be blasting you early morning for tomorrow's Swolecast. Get ready for that. Oh, we got some other announcements. So again, congratulations, Jesse. I'll leave that up there. Everyone say congratulations in the comments below. We got a brand new Procast, fam. So here's the deal. So the Swolenormous Procast is available on YouTube and also inside Swole TV. So all memberships have access to Swole TV. You log into your account, you click on Swole TV, you go to Procast. So inside Swole TV, that's where all the bonus episodes, all the Q&A, everything is inside Swole TV. And also the full video and full audio is inside Swole TV. So you can still watch it on YouTube. The last portion of the Procast will be audio only. So if you want the full content, all the private content, like I've mentioned many times, we are moving a lot of content exclusively inside Swole TV, including or increasingly privatizing and member-only focus for a lot of the exclusive content. I've been mentioning that for a long time, but this is the time to officially really make the big moves because obviously I've been talking about a lot on all the channels, just YouTube and all that kind of stuff. It's just it's a hot mess. It's just a hot mess. So everything that I always do, everything that I do, especially when it comes to things like Driving While Gaining, Nuts on Chin Unplugged, bonus content, Swole Fam always comes first, hands down, end of story. And there's a lot of things, a lot of ideas that I'm kicking around, a lot of ideas that I'm playing with in terms of the podcast, in terms of a lot of content. But remember, Swole TV is there for a reason. And I'm starting to really blow it up. I'm starting to really focus a lot of new content into Swole TV. So just keep that in mind. No matter what happens, content will always be made, and Swole TV is about to blow the fuck up. So all the bonus content, all the full episodes, everything is inside Swole TV. So if you want to catch the full video and the full audio, make sure you head on over to Swole TV and check out the brand new episode of the Procast number 8. And of course, you also have those archived episodes from before we started over from scratch. You got a few bonus episodes that's exclusively for members inside Swole TV. Oh, you like that shit? How many of you? Yeah, how many of you like that? I want to get. Let's get a little round the horn here while we're still live. Matthew, Pop, I fucking love the messages you sent out with the audio full of gorilla grunts. I needed it. Thank you. You like that shit? Brand new feature on my texting app to send audio messages. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll do it a lot more. When I saw that feature pop up, I got an update. I'm like, fuck yeah, super cool. So you'll have a lot more of that coming. So anyway, the full episode is inside Swole TV. You could also watch it for free on YouTube, and you can listen to the whole episode. It will cut off towards the end, but you can still enjoy the audio for the rest of the episode. But any of the visuals you will be missing. So if you want to watch the whole thing, inside Swole TV. You liked it? Please do that more. You got it. That was great. All right. Sold. Is there going to be a Thigh Master section inside Swole X? Yes. 1 and 2, just like this, just like that. That kind of, with the white Nikes, the Forrest Gump Nikes and the high socks. You got it, Jeff. Thigh Master coming soon to Swolenormousx.com. Sign up today. And yeah, kept playing it for everyone, but no one understands us, and they don't have to, because the Swole fam's fucking legit. All right, fam, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, we gotta, I'm sorry. I know. I got you. Closing nut. I know. No, you can't has. No. This is fucking unreal. Quickly, to the nut, Tessie. To the nut. You good? Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Savage. The Falcon's loose. Unreal. My goodness. We almost missed it. That was a close one. We got it now.
How about I send you a hobo dick piece?
That Falcon is savage. We gotta be careful with that shit. It's gonna take us out. Take her out one day. We got it now.
Sex Panther by Odeon. It's illegal in 9 countries. Yep, it's made with bits of real panther, so you know it's good.
Watch this shit. Every time. 60% of the time, it works.
60% of the time, it works. Every time.
That doesn't make sense.
All right, fam. Nailed it. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1609 of the most muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pinkcast, Snoozecast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. You want to go joining the Swole fam. If you're like, what the fuck was that? I want to be a part of this. Go head on over to Swolenormousx.com. Free downloads, the 7 pillars. You could also join for fucking all sorts of memberships. Got tons of stuff over there. We're blowing it up. And this is only one episode. You got 1608 other ones if you want to catch up. So it's almost the weekend. It's almost a weekend. You got time. You got time for 1608 episodes, don't you? Don't you? Every day you got another one to fucking smash. Tomorrow will be lit like a tit for show, and it might be really early. So stay tuned. Turn on those notifications. Get that Swole text ready, and I'll see you for 1610 of the sleeves. Thanks for watching. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh. Out.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. Call me rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
day, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that you made. That's a bag that
He's heating up.
What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint. Stop playing. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing?
Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Our topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in